Hello, SpeedGaming. Welcome to another match of the Metroid Prime Cross Game Cup tournament. I'm Jeff Gaines and Games. Welcome, Nurgle the Goblin, my co-host. Say hello.
Howdy, everybody. Nice to meet you.
Today we've got Team Green versus Orange, not to be confused with Team Orange versus Green, versus Kompetenz Inc. We've got Uncle Reggie and Bash Prime versus La Competenzia, aka Jay and Bruh. This will be a heck of a match. We've got, I think both of these teams have quite a number of wins under the belt at this point, so it should be an interesting one.
Just a pile of talented racers here. It's gonna be great.
Indeed, indeed. We've got our runners set up and off shortly. In the meantime, we'll check out the RAs. For Prime, we've got the vanilla suit damage reduction and replacing the nothing with flamethrower.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Your mic's going just a smidge wibbly there, Jeff.
Nope. Okay, very good. We've got so nothings are flamethrowers. That means we won't get any cool Notroids today, unfortunately.
Yep. Rip.
Echoes RAs. We're removing double damage, unlimited beam ammo, and unlimited missiles from the pool. So that's our multiplayer pickups. We do still have Cannonball though, and we'll also be using the new Patcher.
You know, I haven't really messed around with the new Patcher much. It's supposedly pretty neat.
Yeah, it'll. The biggest change is the gates in Dynamo, I think is the room. Echo's room names always evade me, but that'll interrupt the new or the routing at the very start, because we won't see the runners go for GFMC right off the bat.
Got it. All right. I mean, that makes for a little more interesting of a seat, I think, versus just beelining to GFMC to just see if your missiles are there or not. Get all these chats getting ready to set itself up to. I don't even know what I was going to say there. I had a whole joke and it just left my brain. I was like, there was this whole joke about chat and it just poof, gone.
Let's get some hype in chat. Our runners are kicked off in the race time room, so it'll be about 30 seconds or so before we start seeing the timers counting down on our end.
Indeed. As always, we may have something on air. Correct, KRR. We should probably actually watch the restream, huh? I should probably have that stream open.
Yep. Yeah, that's important if you want to commentate on it as live as possible, else chat will think you're considerably behind.
I'm real smart here today, chat. Can we get some airy jams in the chat?
There we go. We see the countdown starting. Be just a second while we sync everyone up.
Indeed. And it does appear that our racers have started moving.
Free SDK. Can't complain with that.
Yeah,
and
could be worse.
Our first hint: Various suit is an Egg on Wastes sand cache. Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good early Varia-ish. Sand cache is, yeah.
Yeah, that likely means that we're gonna find our Amber translator pretty quickly, which is pretty nice. Getting that means hints should be coming up quickly as well. Getting that information early is key.
Echo's players getting to that Alpha Splinter fight. Getting it done. See if there's anything interesting on it.
Meanwhile, our Prime players
racers
making the
getting
way.
hints.
Yeah,
Yep.
on the way to Artifact Temple. Starting with missile launchers makes this trip
That's,
to Artifact Temple right off the bat free.
Oh yes. Ooh, we've got a plethora of extra artifacts today.
Yep, we'll be playing with 9 on the Prime side, as opposed to a lot of folks are probably used to seeing 6 for the weeklies.
Indeed. Curious what these how bad these hints are gonna be. We know Sam generated the seed, I believe.
Yep. So artifacts. Oh my god.
Oh
Jay,
my
slow
God.
down. You're not being
Please, I
polite
need to
us.
read. I saw
saw
Fen Shorelines.
Yeah, I saw Dynamo Access or PCA.
PCA. That's all we needed to see, chat. That's a required OP.
We've got a Chickakee in Transport B Access. Sure, that sounds about right.
Oh, buddy. A spider ball right off the bat. I didn't realize that until I had just kind of glanced over at the stream catching up, and I didn't even think either of us said that. On spider ball on Alpha Splinter is pretty fun. We were too busy waffling about PCA to notice the outcome of the Alpha Splinter fight. That delay is actually nice, just in case I miss something on the main stream, so I can see information.
Yeah, it can be. Oh, there's Prime Space Jump boots.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, Reggie jumping down Root Cave right as soon as these are being sent over may have wanted to attempt Root Cave while he's here.
Here we're gonna see the backtrack to go up at our Reggie here, I think. Rethinking it? No, going up.
Avina, I see your comment in chat, and yes, that was my thinking too for a little while. Yes, task jump. So
I have never been able to get that scan dash. It is surprisingly hard for me, and I've never understood why.
And there we see we've got Echo's space jump as well in Temple Assembly Site. So
very cool, very cool.
Yeah, all players have their space jump already, sub 5 minutes. But they're all happy with that.
Reggie doing the wall crawl for Arbor Chamber. Relatively easy wall crawl. One of the only ones I can do in this game, honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely baby's first wall crawl kind of.
Yeah, I know. I remember on stream when you and Sam were trying to teach me through stream delay. That shit was hilarious. Oop, sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, only you have to be careful here since we don't have morphin bombs. You can get stuck, but the experience of these runners will make this look easy, and is rewarded with the Dark Visor.
Very good. Yeah, an early Dark Visor for Bash. Hopefully he'll be able to make some good use out of this. Not sure what early checks he can make now that he has it, but...
It is just impossible to see what is in Mining Plaza.
I know. That's hard to see when you're not watching 4 tiny streams versus 1 regular sized one. They know if it's worth their time or not. That's all that matters.
Reggie gonna attempt to peek the tree.
Peeking
Classic
the
play
tree.
here.
Indeed.
Yeah, that looks like a ball of some sort.
That looked like a ball of some sort.
And
Gonna
there's
grab
that
this
amber.
Amber translator, sending it to Bash.
That is an early Varia, so we might see a trip to Warrior Shrine. Should be unfortunate.
Indeed.
It's out of the way.
Bash Prime able to make an extra check right here, and oh, I can't remember this room name that he's in.
Mining Station A.
Yes, maybe that sounds right.
Yeah,
He's able to make that extra Amber translator check while he's there, not having to backtrack for it later is pretty good.
I think our hints showed no quad and no 2 moss, so the dream is dead.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Every once in a while, Tumos just gets you.
And an early power bomb expansion over to the Echo's side that will speed
That
up
is
this fight considerably.
indeed, that puts Bash right squarely in the lead over Bruh here.
And another power bomb while we're at it.
Into another PB expansion. That's huge. Especially with no required mains. That opens up a lot of things for Bash Prime to do here, I believe. I don't believe they have regular bombs currently. But they do have Spider Ball, which means they can go ahead and get the item that's up here and see if Bash thinks to do it before he leaves. It's probably nothing, that's why he's not. Like an expansion or something. Artifact of Nature to Reggie. Bash gonna go ahead and make his first trip into the Dark World here, I believe.
I gotta wait till we get those bombs to access that
Rude.
first.
Oh,
Super
can you not do it
missile.
with can you not do it with a power bomb? Okay.
No, you gotta activate that one bomb slot. And that was Super Missiles 3 rooms away from Sand Cache.
Interesting.
And there they are. In that room right there with the cannon. You know the one.
Yep, definitely that room. That room-shaped room. We totally know our rooms, chat.
Listen, give me prime room names. We're fine, but
yeah, I can get most of those. I have done one, I believe. Echoes randomizer ever, and it was in a multi.
Also noticing here
Mining
that,
station access. Thank you, KR.
There we go.
And Session.
The Jay is named I am Uncle Reggie, and Bruh's named I am Bash Prime. I think their world names. Not to confuse chat or anything.
Of course they are.
And that is Morph Ball in the tree.
Oh wow, that is yikers.
I think we've seen quite a few morph-related upgrades in the tree. This I like the tree has been very common in this CGC tournament.
I wonder if it's something about the new patcher that likes to put progression in a tree. Oh, excuse me.
There was a hint there for power bombs in blank.
Yeah, I didn't get
location.
it. I did not look. I did not think to
In temple grounds. Okay, noted. What do we got behind the ship? Main power bombs. Okay, there's Prime's main PBs.
All right. Well, that's unfortunately main PBs don't do quite as much in Prime 1 as they do in Prime 2. There's not a whole lot of checks that it really opens up.
Yeah, with the Varia suit, I'm wondering if we'll maybe, and power bombs, I wonder if we'll maybe see like magma pool pop up soon enough if we get a grapple beam.
Yeah. Bombs behind P. Oh my gosh, that's we could in a real world scenario here have bombs in what's that below Warrior Shrine called?
Upper Fire Shores, yeah. That would be
Yeah.
that would be
It is
an
a
unfortunate
non-zero. That is a non-zero chance here. I'm not sure I like that. Bash finding his own Dark Beam is pretty good here too.
Yeah, it looks like Bro will be on the same path here shortly.
Reggie making his way down towards Magmore here. Probably gonna get some good spicy itemage here.
Yeah, I mean, we've also got another power bomb check to think about is shore tunnel.
True, short tunnel could. Short tunnel is probably the more realistic where bombs could be here, if they're not just like in fiery shores on the catwalk. An energy tank for Echoes on the catwalk.
First energy tank of the game for either runner.
Can we get some ease in chat?
Yeah, pretty sure we're looking at a PCA artifact, not a BMT one.
Yeah, it's PCA. We have a required Omega Pirate on the prime side. I gen to seed. I've been setting up Renovania on a laptop I bought, right? And I gen to seed, but I had no intention to play just so I could make sure that... Ooh, screw attack in Warrior Shrine. That's pretty huge for Bash.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't look like anything was in shore tunnel.
Yeah, Reggie doesn't have bombs, so I imagine he doesn't want to have to wall boost out of...
And no boost either, so...
Yeah, actually, yeah, so that would just be a hard lock, wouldn't it?
What could happen here is if we don't see any progression for Reggie, we might take the intentional potential soft lock to get that. But might as well do these checks first and see if you get bombs.
Everything you can. Echo's Key and Dark Oasis. Interesting. Soft lock. The soft lock on upper fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Still plenty of checks left in Chozo, but we're so far away from that now. I think the best bet is
I couldn't see what that was that Reggie just left. It looked like it. To me, it looked like it might have been. It wasn't a missile. It looked like it might have been thermal visor to me. But either way, neither like thermal visor is skippable in every use case. If it was thermal visor, it hurts nobody for Reggie to not go get it.
Yeah, I have a feeling if it was thermal, probably would go get it. It's a. It's not a. I see. It's a cheeseburger.
Ah.
Hamburger.
I see.
Yeah, even
tasty, like tasty little meat patty.
Three.
I'm never gonna say that combination of words again.
Oh yes, and now with Prime, the current Randovania implementation, we've got the lava lake blocks will now stay gone now, so it makes traversing lava lake a little easier with just power bombs.
So that wasn't up. I noticed that in a seed I did recently, and I wasn't sure when they added that. It's like, that's super useful. Trying to write down every item I hit this list is kind of... Listen, anything for mental stimulation, right, Sam?
I've got to say, one other thing that I'm enjoying about the race here is the new trackers. We can actually tell what number of keys and artifacts folks have. Which
I know. I remember the race that I tracked, and I was like, this is an abomination. I mean, to be fair, it also broke like 4 times during the race I tracked.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes, but thankfully the auto trackers link to the streamers themselves. I haven't had a lot of issues.
I very much enjoy the auto tracker for this. I need to figure out how to change its color to a custom color so I can chroma key it out better for stream purposes.
It let's see what is going on here. Looks like Bruh took a warp to start. Might be thinking of doing... what do we got? Screw attack is going to let us get to GFMC, so it looks like Mash is already on their way there, so could be a decent play.
Reggie checking everything that he can and Ruin Shrine.
Yep, both Prime players going to be spending time clearing up early Chozo now.
Indeed. Missile expansion in the vault. Ruin Shrine itself. What was Ruin Shrine itself? I actually am unsure. Chat, does anyone know?
Ruin Shrine. That was, I think it was one of the first Power Bomb expansions, I believe. Since
none of us saw it, so we were like,
because I think that was what got Bash the early Power Bomb for Bomb.
Oh, you may be correct.
Ooh, that is some Echo's bombs in Gathering Hall.
That's pretty good. Bash can do lots and lots of things with those bombs. Seen it. That looked like a regular Metroid. Are we sure that... I think we might have,
Jay typing in chat. SMH Sam. Sam being the one who genned this, so, yeah. Restart. Definitely going to change the outcome of this race. Oh, that's very nice. A light beam in Watery Hall. And it looks like Jay didn't grab Bruh's bombs yet, so not gonna cause issues right now, but as we'll be getting them soon after. But Bruh might just be following another path that maybe is not the correct one.
We have no idea what the proper routing is here yet. For all we know, Bruh could be right. Ooh, Reggie in a precarious predicament with that health. Took a little longer than I think he probably would have liked to get out of there.
Jay doing some out of bounds shenanigans.
As one does in
now.
Prime.
I gotta imagine he took a save in Watery Hall for this.
I imagine he's doing the wall crawl here to peek upper.
Yeah, but doesn't have bombs or boost, so is gonna... I don't know what he's going to get out of this, if it's just a reset or...
I think it's just knowledge, probably. I assume he just wants to know if it's necessary to come back here.
Yeah, but if he can't get out, it could be a problem.
I do have some questions about his reasoning behind this wall crawl. I'm sure we will have an opportunity to ask Jay once the race is over. It appears Jay may have done an oopsie.
Looks like Reggie's going to be fighting
our good
favorite
friend
flamethrower boss.
Ooh, Seekers to Bash is pretty big here.
Yeah, especially with the Dark Visor early. That's it's a good grab. That is Sanctuary access, right?
I believe so.
I think we need Emerald now.
Yeah.
For the Translator Gate, but soon enough. Both
Bash
our,
taking a
Echo's
safety save here.
Our Echo's runner.
No, apologies. Bash warping to start. Bash is likely going to take the hint here and make his way to Sank entrance, I believe.
All right, Jay, let's see what we got. Oh, that's Wave Beam up there, or Ice Beam? It's one of the beams. That is really good knowledge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, apparently
All
you
right.
can.
We doubted the
ceiling
J.
warp. I didn't doubt that he could do it, but I just thought the ceiling warp. I figured might not be able to
Yeah,
do that. But
I think I more doubted the reasoning behind it, but now we know that spiders required Reggie taking a reset here.
yeah, unless you wanna ride the plasmite all the way up, but I don't think anyone will ever want to do that.
That sounds horrendous and
It
potentially
is.
even evil. Except for Mary. You are correct, Sam. But Mary does many things we don't understand. Mary has the biggest brain of us all.
So Jay, you're gonna pick up those Echoes bombs now, as Bruh likely heading back toward. Actually, gonna check out Hive Chamber B, I'd imagine. And we also have Bomb Guardian to check out.
I didn't realize Bash Prime had boost ball.
DMT.
Or is that cannonball? I'm not sure how to kill it.
It wouldn't be on the tracker if it was anything else.
Yup. Sorry, I can't. The tracker's a little hard to see.
And it was in the Wind Chamber Gateway.
So it was. Bash out here, gonna do. See if he needs seeker missiles. Oh boy, my brain just I had a brain fart today.
And that is Echo's main PBs on Dark Missile Trip.
Now, what is hinted here?
It's a missile-related upgrade, I believe. It was a related upgrade.
Very hard to read on these tiny little screens sometimes.
Jay on exactly 1 health here.
Oh boy, 1 HP in a dream. Do not get touched by the evil streak bats, please. Ah. Bash taking out DMT. 4 main PBs on DMT. Interesting.
Yeah, that's both sets of main PBs now.
Yeah, this seed is getting spicy.
And it looks like Reggie's going to go for the upper fiery shores because we are starting to get locked out by things. So this check makes sense in my mind.
Into an E-tank. Reggie, a little sad about life. Resetting the console. Now, I'm curious if we have somehow managed to orphan a check, or if that there's just something that hasn't been found yet.
Yeah, it's no doubt in Agon here. Now that we've got bombs, we have access to the Dark World on the early Agon side. We have both beams, so we can also go in through Doomed Entry. There's quite a bit that the Echoes players can do now.
Indeed. Jump Guardian, I'm curious if it has anything on it or not. Reggie saved in Gathering Hall. Spider possibly coming soon. Yeah, with that wave beam there, it has to be. I would imagine it has to be pretty early.
I do like this choice from Bruh heading to Mining Station B. There's also a hint here, so getting that information will be.
Bash Prime using his screw attack to get out of bounds and do some spicy things. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip past the transport center gate, and it looks like Reggie's going for IBBF. Might as well. You're stuck now, so no better time than right now.
Indeed. When you're in VK, there's no better time than to do ridiculous things in Metroid Prime. That is a good question. What is IBBF, for those who don't know?
The Morph Ball bomb can be found one room away from the gravity suit, or gravity boost. Interesting.
Wow. So, yeah, that's fun.
And that is
Annihilator
in
beam.
Transport Center. Wow.
That's, wow.
Yeah, so chat asked what's IBBF. That stands for Ice
Correct.
Beam Before Flagra. That is the speed running maneuver that they use to get to the ice beam early. It's just a series of wall crawls to antechamber, and it's used in quite a few of the different routes. So it's a fairly common wall crawl for speedrunners, and Reggie is, of course, been speedrunning Prime for quite some time. Jay's also familiar with the wall crawl, so might be seeing a lot of out of bounds here as we wait for the Prime players to get moving again.
Indeed. And, I mean, knowing Bash Prime, we'll probably still just see a bunch out of bounds here, because Bash Prime likes to go out of bounds in Echoes. Right now, Bash Prime's gonna go and check that, get an E-Tank out of it for himself, which is pretty good in the Dark World with no suits. Bash Prime's gonna go and take out Jump Guardian next, I would imagine.
Ooh, and that is a spider ball in, what was that, Agon Energy Controller? That is excellent. That means that Jay is going to definitely hop down and take the point of no return check here, and then instantly go back to Chozo and pick up that beam. That is a massive piece of information that he got there.
I really do appreciate that there I am Bash Prime and I am Reggie. It really makes it super confusing. But it's hilarious. I am apparently not smart and did not realize that Bash Prime had all beams.
Yep, that last one was the Annihilator picked up in Junction Site. So, or not Junction
That's
Site.
the one I saw. And the Dark
Center.
Beam. I just didn't realize there was a Light Beam in play.
Yeah, Light Beam was lower Watery Hull on the Prime side.
Ah, yes. Okay. I did watch that check, but I kind of like... I don't know what I was paying attention to. I'll be honest.
Disappeared from memory. Yep. It's been known to happen.
It does happen sometimes. Especially in stoners, of which I am one.
And we've got Bruh making the first appearance into
Ooh.
Sanctuary. We get the good music.
We do love some synth pop. I don't know, what do we call that? Sanctuary music. It's a good sound, is what it is. Yeah, Wave Beam in Prime.
Yeah, Wave Beam. So that will be access to the far side of Magmoor. We've also got Tower of Light now, so that's probably a good check to do.
Tower of Light's pretty good. Jay can also get into back Chozo. With what? More or less, I think, probably. Do they have boost? They might need boost. I don't remember.
Would have to do the wall crawl around the energy core puzzle, but does have some options.
Yeah.
And doesn't look like there's anything of value in Crossway on Reggie's side. Sam Antechamber was a missile.
Reggie playing it fast and loose with these resets. Gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, pivot saving, especially when you're in BK, can be really good since you can try a whole bunch of out of logic things and hopefully pick up something that gets you moving at least for a little bit. So I like just taking these chances. I feel
Jay
like one
making
of the
his way
worst.
to or a light here. See if we're gonna get anything.
I was gonna say one of the worst things I think you can do is in these situations is stop moving. Even if it's something you're not comfortable with, you can, as long as you're moving, you might get a new trick under your sleeve and get rewarded for it. So
Indeed. I always screw up this tower light dash. I don't know why.
Tower of Dark Ammo expansion. All right.
Tower of Dark Ammo. For real. A missile expansion in the lower half. Let's try him finally making his way to Aegon Energy Controller. Setting that spider ball to Reggie.
Yeah, looks like
Which hopefully Reggie will take as a hint to head straight to Dynamo and pick up that wave beam.
Yep. We've also got Prime Supers and Power Bombs. We could go straight to Flagra and then Ghost as well.
Ooh, Reggie gonna make the Magma Pool check here. It appears.
I don't believe you need bombs for plant. If you go through the back, you should be able to do it with a certain number of PBs and Knowledge Beginner, I believe.
Yeah, Sleepy Flagra. Finding an STK in Magma Pool for Bash Prime. Why did I say his name like that?
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, you do need the bombs for early wild.
That spider track is just straight up, but no, you do need the bombs.
No, yeah, you do have to like.
Sad.
Yep. Uncle Reggie gonna have a little bit of regret for his choice of routing once he gets this wave beam here in Upper Dynamo. In that he went for Magma Pool first.
Nah, Spider Ball won't really help with, or the wave beam. All right, yeah, no, you're right.
That's a wave door. He can go through there. Yeah. He can peek that. He can peek the item in the cage up there.
All right, let's see. See what Jay finds here. These are out of logic until we find Grapple Beam. So.
Mm-hmm.
And just a missile and training chamber. So nothing worth it, unfortunately.
Oh, training chamber. Oh, training.
Means we're likely waiting for something on the Echo's side.
And Jay has fallen into the lava. Ooh, surviving with 5 health.
The second close call for Jay this race.
Indeed, that man has a penchant for almost dying in liquids. Jay's gonna take a pivot save here, I assume, or maybe a warp to start. Seems to be a warp to start.
Yeah, it did get the ice beam, so that is quite a bit open, and
Would imagine
that is mines open as well. So that is
that's full clear of if they assuming they can find a way into Fendrana.
yeah, do
They
Fendrana
can.
here. There's quite a lot of options, and it looked like there was another visor on Battlegrounds.
I'm gonna take your word for that one. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Translator visor, same. That general shape.
Yep, it has a lens on it, and potentially a color.
It makes us see things.
Indeed. Bash almost going the wrong way.
Jay
But
got ice beam. I believe it was in Dark Labs on Bro's side. I believe it was in Cache 2, sure. The light beam room, you know the one.
Bash Prime's timers. Just go shut us in. Just not noticing. Gonna bother me. Bash Prime Season E. No audience for him to send the E to. For the sound to be made, but maybe we still have an E in chat, please. Plus, Reggie could really use. Not that it matters now, since Reggie has various suit, but that E tank is always nice. Thank you, loyal chat, for the E's.
That looks like a suit in workstation. And it looks like Jay wants it, so. Drake, yeah, bruh does not have Annihilator. We'll probably be picking that up after going back to the light world.
So it was in fact an Emerald translator. A missile expansion for Reggie on the Dark Visor check there for Bash. Jay choosing to make his way into the latter half of Magmor here.
Jay getting bullied by
really
the Triclopses.
Getting bodied by the Triclopses here. Wow, buddy.
No bombs, eh?
Hey, I mean, it's worth it for an STK, I guess. I'm still going to make fun of him later.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Can't just let that slip.
Oh, no.
The great bullying of the Triclops.
My first words to that man post-match will be, you want to talk about that Triclops bit? Magmor workstation. Thank you, Sam. Triclops pit is its own room.
Yeah. It is a Triclops pit. It's just in Magmor workstation.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Jay's making a bold play here and dipping into mines first.
Oh. Now, will this routing be rewarding for Jay? We do know we have a required PCA, so this could quite possibly be the correct way to route this.
We still need quite a bit to get down there, though. We would need plasma and X-ray, and
yeah, but it's not unreasonable to assume that at least one of the two of those items will be here somewhere. There's a lot of checks to make.
Yeah, and I mean, likely gonna head up to the upper
Bombs
side.
in mines would be pretty spicy.
Maybe we'll get the legendary no bombs maze.
Oh no.
That would just be mean. I think Jay's thinking back to the seed he genned where Space Jump was in PPC and is just risking it all.
Diving into mines this early with one E-tank is certainly a dangerous choice. Everything hurts in this area. So much. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Jay is getting bullied by that Phazon Elite. Gotta love the A-posing Ice Pirate. Now, is Vent Shaft anything spicy? Light ammo.
Poor elite pirate. It was just looking the other way.
Not prepared.
Reggie making the choice to go into Farfen first.
Indeed, I think this might not necessarily be a bad choice. Reggie rethinking his choices, potentially going to go fight a pile of rocks or immediately.
Imagine it might be a dash for Quarantine Monitor.
This is all right. Reggie dipping his tasty little toes into artist. Why am I?
You're definitely saying some things.
What is wrong with me today? Listen, I'm just letting it rip. Hey, Echo Visor to Batch Prime. Reggie is spicy with it.
Yeah, so that's all visors, all beams on the Echo's side.
Indeed.
And this is...
They caught up to the tasty little toes comment. I'm sorry, chat.
And we are seeing the Thardis fight, which is interesting, but we've also seen a few racers get punished for leaving Thardis to last. I think actually Reggie was punished for last locationing Thardis in one of the earlier races.
We had bombs on Thardis in something. It might have just been a multi that I a single solo seed that I streamed. But I did it, and I was like, "Why is this here? Why have you cursed me?" It appears Bruh has found X-ray visor.
Yeah, X-ray and Med Vista. That's not bad. That is definitely required.
That certainly validates Jay's choice to go into mines here. At least in terms of routing. We'll see what lies on the Thardis. It's interesting that the beam pirates just aren't active right now.
Yeah, there's a few triggers for them, and they're towards the bottom doors. So if you go through the room in a kind of unique way, you can just avoid all of them, and yeah, they'll just stand there, chilling.
Interesting. We're here doing some fun morph ball puzzling. And immediately leaving because it is in fact a missile expansion for Prime. Not something that he wants to waste his time with.
Sam, do you need movement at a certain level to get past PMT without bombs? Because if you're going down, right, just need boost. I think there's like a movement trick associated
Prime
with it.
has bombs now, I believe.
Prime has bombs now. Oh yeah, Bash got Prime bombs. Bombs a great bridge. Okay, well, hopefully Brett can pick those up soon enough.
And a PB expansion on Artis, but bombs to Reggie is pretty big here.
Yep, that is
Potentially making up for the choice in routing here. And we're seeing Jay now following in the same footsteps as Reggie, going to go fight Thardis. We're getting a double Thardis seed today. Preparing himself for the disappointment. Ooh, potentially choosing not to fight Thardis today.
Oh yeah, doing the skip. Nice. Good job, Jay. Cool trick.
Jay saving some time. Not fighting the rock. All right. Catching right up to Reggie here. And we've got a grapple beam. In crap, I forgot the name of this room. Courtyard, thank you. It's always the tall rooms that I forget the names of. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, and there's our grav boost also in Torvis, because we know grav boost and bombs were right beside each other. So that is very nice. Gravity boost in Torvis is also nice, since we can now do lower Torvis without having to worry as much.
Ooh, Reggie receiving boost from Bash right here. Pretty nice. Now, I do feel it's worth mentioning here that this is something of a grudge match between Reggie and Jay because of the Prime tournament, their interactions there within. Just to add a little fun and spice to your life's chat. And we do know there's an artifact in Shoreline somewhere. I believe we have. Uncle Reggie's about to go get stepped on by Mama Shegoth. Potentially something cool on this check. Eventually nothing. God, I can't believe I said tasty little toes on an official commentation. Oh, God.
Nothing in Chapel of the Elders, it looks like. We'll be getting out of there.
Indeed. Shut up, Meepy. It will be a day to remember. Hey, listen. I'm having fun. I need to do more of these. I don't know why I haven't done it before. Thank you, Electro.
Okay, so that is the prime artifact behind the ice and Shoreline, so that means we will be coming back here with Plasma Beam.
Agreed. Session actually making a good point in the chat. Run not getting prime boost is pretty big. I think, potentially.
I wonder if
Sam also making a good point.
I was going to say, this might just be a dip for hints, and then head back into Torvis.
Yeah, just a little hinty-benty, as it were. Correct me if I'm wrong, we currently have 0 suits in Echoes, correct?
That is correct.
Echoes players are really having to tough it out in that Dark World. I've just realized that Bra has an immensely higher amount of E-tanks than Bash does.
There's our first suit. Actually, no, sorry, that's a Phazon suit. in War Ritual Grounds.
Interesting.
So that is not a huge advantage, just because Bash is no doubt going to go get hints. Be pretty crazy if Echo's player didn't go get hints at some point, so we'll be getting that
Indeed.
that face on suit as well.
It just, I mean, listen, he's Bash Prime. Who knows what's going to happen?
All right, now for Seekers to not cooperate. Yep.
That sounds about right. The run is valid. One flamethrower has been discovered.
So both teams have 4 STKs. So let's get writing down those last 5. Hope everyone's got their pen and paper ready.
What's that? Get out your handy dandy notebooks, chat.
Dark Torvus Arena, Dark Oasis. Okay, great. There's the Powerbomb Guardian. Life Grove.
Man, this really is the seed of all time, huh?
They do be like that sometimes.
You know, I'm kind of glad I did. This is already bad. I'm glad I didn't get to gen this.
Hydro Access Tunnel and Feeding Pit. So that is a light suit requirement.
That right there is, yeah, that's a seed, chat.
Chat asking if we have any boss hints yet. Yes, we pretty much don't have to do any of the Echo's major bosses, except for now we know that Powerbomb Guardian is required.
Have we disconfirmed worms?
Worms, yeah. Chica, I could have swore we saw one, but I must be incorrect since chat is saying otherwise.
Morbus is a missile. Listen, I'm all for, at this point, I'm all for the meme of every time Bash has to run a seed, he has to do a Morbus just because it's funny.
Very nice sync from our Prime players here as they both head into Pirate Labs.
Yes. Nice little handshake as they walk side by side, holding each other's hand.
That was a Chica hint there, was it not?
Was it a Chica hint? It might have been a Chica hint.
I think it said missile expansion. Yeah, did.
Well,
so there's that last hint.
Well, rip major bosses. Except for, you know, I mean, Prime has required Omega Pirate, which is always fun to see. Genuinely, it's one of my favorite things to see in a race. I love Omega Pirate so much. And PB Guardian. Listen to that lower Torvis.
Oh yeah, Bash does have a suit. Where'd that appear?
Yeah, wait, huh? Wait,
when did that happen?
Huh?
Sam, you're supposed to be tracking this.
Torvis Temple Access was the suit. Okay then. Sam was paying attention, we just weren't. That is 100% our fault, chat.
That was a gravity boost hint, which we already have.
Indeed.
And plasma beam in research core.
That, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, but it does allow Reggie to full clear back then here.
Yeah, I mean both Prime players hitting it at just about the same time, so
Yeah.
not bad.
Reggie taking a stop, presumably to think about which direction he's going to go first. He's considering gravity chamber right now. I can see it. I can see the little cogs turning in his beautiful mind. Choosing to just not. Choosing here to orphan gravity chamber, because that is what I would do. The correct choice. There's no such thing as too much fun, Avina. I love doing stuff like this. This is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, I think I know what Reggie's doing here. Reggie's going to go get that artifact in Shoreline.
And Bash is on his way to get hints, and we'll pick up that Phazon suit.
Indeed.
That's also max damage reduction for our Prime players, since we're playing with the vanilla reductions. Oh
Shut
no,
up,
ran out of
Meepy.
missiles.
I was, in fact, very near. Meepy is correct. We were all in a VC hanging out before this, and I was definitely pretty anxious about doing it because I'd never commentated a race before today. It's much easier now that I'm actually doing it. Other than the fact that I said tasty little toes, I hate it here. Ah.
And so Reggie is going down into Magmoor. I'm curious if this is going to be a play towards plasma processing and then into mines. Doesn't have X-ray though, so a little bit unfortunate there. But can do quite a few other checks.
Uncle Reggie's
on the way.
Phazon suit looking super clean. Really do enjoy that color. The tasty toes commentator. Oh no, Flora. This is indeed my first time commentating. It's not my first time doing anything Prime related. I stream a lot of Prime. Play a lot of Prime. Oh god, I play so much Prime. Jay choosing to check gravity chamber here. See if there's anything spicy hiding in there.
Yeah, we're still looking for those Echo suits, so I don't mind going out of our way to get a few of these, and that also allows us to not come back here later on. It's like you're Infantron now, get it over with.
Indeed.
Yeah, it does look like Reggie's deciding to do plasma processing here.
Hopefully it pays off for him, and hopefully gravity chamber pays off for Jay.
Yeah, because Jay still doesn't have boost ball, which means that plasma processing check will be put off until Bruh can get back into Dark Torvus.
Correct. Yeah, the boost is coming in a lot more, especially if there is something in plasma processing. That means not getting that boost ball when he had the opportunity might be the race killer, depending on what's here. Nothing is here, it seems. Never mind. I was talking out of my entire butt.
Now we do have a one artifact, I believe, or was it key in the in Life Grove which does mean that at this point Jay will have to do the bomb jumps. Definitely has the technical abilities to do so, but as I would know, pressure can get to you in those situations.
I'm just committing to the bit, and I'm going to say that, it does appear that Reggie is now going to do yet another tasty little toe dip into mines. This time, going to go get him some powerbomb expansions, and then head his way into mines. Reggie, you're going to watch this VOD back, and you're going to hear me call your toes tasty on multiple occasions, and I'm sorry for when you do.
So X-Ray is locking Omega Pirate. You have to have X-Ray to beat the big bad of Phazon Mines, and we've got an artifact right behind. Unless someone decides to do the PCA wall crawl, which I believe both runners have done, but might not look to do, as that's kind of a challenging. It can be a challenging one.
Ah, I see. Reggie does not currently. Great, but correct me if I'm wrong, X-Ray was in mines, was it not? So Reggie will.
X-Ray was in Meditation Vista and Torvis, I believe.
Oh, okay. I can never. I know that it was gotten for Jay by either Jay or Bruh while he was here in mines, but I couldn't remember. Reggie succeeding where Jay failed in getting that skip. Reggie having a time determining which one of those scan points turns the shield off. Gonna check vent chat.
First joke hint on the Echoes side, I think.
Oh, very nice.
First joke hint FTA. Okay, well that's both our joke hints out the way then.
Reggie just absolutely annihilating that elite pirate. Reggie lost the guaranteed Magmore PB because it dropped out of bounds, Toaster says. Rest in peace, that powerbomb.
Jay just chilling in the boost slot, knows that the morph related upgrade in Cache 2 is going to have what we need.
Indeed. Going to find himself very disappointed in the fact that he did not that he's wasting his time here and could have just moved on, but it is what it is. It's his choice to make, his lesson to learn. Reggie's still without X-Ray on the part of
Yeah, so I think Reggie's plan here is going to be head down next to OP, take the save, and then continue playing the game and hopefully clean up the rest of the game, and then we'll just be able to take the save back afterwards. Because I think the last artifact must be an Echoes then, if that's the case, or the second last artifact.
Indeed.
If so, that's a very wise use of the saving technology.
Reggie with that very just phenomenal routing. You can see why Reggie's just such a force in this game. Ooh, finding himself a Dark Torvis key.
PMT. Not gonna need that one, but
probably asking Bash if Chica is required or not. She
rest in peace, that quad. You will not be missed.
Chat asking a good question. Who would we say is currently winning? Which team?
That is a tough one.
Yeah, I feel like we still just don't know. We're still just missing too much information to really make a good.
Biggest advantage that green versus orange has right now is that first suit.
Agreed. And the boost ball helps. But I guess Jay has that now. Jay likely gonna make the choice to go and fight a pirate here. I think it'll just all to come down to where that last artifact is. Really. And so I guess suit locations, as we do know light suit is required. Truly a powerbomb is your best friend against Boost Guardian.
Yeah, people chat asking why people PB the sandstone near in Fungal Hull B. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kills the
Definitely
Metroids.
just kill the Metroids.
Yeah, it saves you a little bit of time.
It saves you a little bit of time of being bullied for
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah, Metroids are the worst. Truly, they just suck.
It looks like Reggie is doing the wall crawl around elite quarters.
Well. This is going to be unfortunate if Omega Pirate himself turns out to be required. We will see the outcome of this on Jay's side, I assume.
Yeah, likely not gonna spend the time skipping it if we've got the time to check it, since it'll
Indeed.
probably be about the same time, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm. Like that, whoever was asking in chat, if you see what Jay just did there, that swarm of Metroids is now non-existent due to the fact that Jay landed a power bomb there. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this wall crawl done.
It's a pretty interesting one, given the size of the elite pirates, or Omega pirates trigger. You need
elite quarters, I believe, is the room name.
Yeah, elite quarters, but it's the Omega pirate, not the elite pirate.
Yeah.
fun with naming conventions.
Yeah.
Did Jay not get the Chica hint? Bruh would have got the hint, but
yeah,
curious why they're going for the key here.
Possibly not communicated. I mean, there's a very good chance Bruh just didn't get the Chica hint. Also.
Yeah. Oh, there's Dark Suit in. Yes, that's the one that Bash got earlier. Right.
Yes, that's the. Bruh has now caught up to the Bash Prime in terms. Oh boy. In terms of location of suit.
Those were certainly words.
Look. I don't know. Words are hard sometimes.
Reggie's missing a PCA artifact and I believe an Echoes artifact. And we still need Light Suit for Feeding Pit SDK. Reggie went back and picked up the Shorelines artifact.
Yep.
Nicely done. Omega Pirate successfully skipped.
Indeed. Now we get to find out on Jay's end whether or not it was a good skip or not. It's gonna be really unfortunate for Reggie here if that that light suit's on Mega Pirate.
Yeah, that's a last location at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Could be on PV Guardian. That would be double required OP is important. Bash getting another cannonball. Well, time to find out what's on PV Guardian, kids. Was an energy tank.
Okay, now. How full clear do you go for that suit, I wonder? I mean, you can race towards the remaining SDKs and artifacts and hope that you find it on the way. But there are still quite a few checks down here.
Indeed. Would be quite a shame for Bash to leave a suit lying.
Ooh. OP is just a missile expansion.
Well, seems Reggie made the correct choice in that skip.
Honestly, it was probably the same or less time for Jay to just fight Omega Pirate, so.
You're probably right. Sam says Reggie lost time to that wall call.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point it's really just a hunt for Light Suit. Both Prime players working their way up mines, and we'll be able to get the Hydro Access Tunnel and Life Grove checks, and then you only have, what, some Hall of the Elders? The full clear from Prime is going to be coming up pretty shortly. So
I mean, frigate in theory, but it's not logical without gravity suit. Frigate, I think, has the largest volume of checks, I would say.
Yeah, I believe we've...
I mean, going out through the front of mines into, like, the back half of Talon doing those checks, like, and then going to do reverse frigate seems like a good, like, not logical per se, right, in terms of routing, but optimal in terms of what our prime runners can do.
Yeah, we do have gravity suit in logic. I believe it was hinted somewhere.
Yeah.
And Jay does have it, so.
Okay.
And now we've got thermal in security access A.
Frigate only has 3, and 1 is a key.
Yeah, we know hat is an STK.
Hmm. Rough finding the energy tank on Powerbomb Guardian.
So that is mine's full cleared minus OP for Reggie. Jay
Indeed.
falling up shortly behind. Storage depot B was, I believe, just a missile. Or a worm key.
It was a worm key, apparently.
Okay. Might as well have been a missile then. There's that X-ray on Team Orange or Green versus Orange side. Okay, so we've got that hat SDK gonna head up probably towards Life Grove now. We can clean up Hall of the Elders.
Indeed.
I guess both Prime players also have Flogger and Ghost to do. So those bombs
Yeah.
are so late.
That is a thing. I'm curious now if something is on Flogger or not.
Oh my god. Sam asking about Gallery Tunnel. Totally forgot.
Oh. Yeah, true. Schrodinger's check is in play here. Always use a few more missiles there, Reggie. Finding that ST key. ST key? Wolf.
ST key. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess.
Yeah. Well. Back up to go do other things in other places.
Yeah, so two options here. Do reverse frigate or head into, yeah, Chozo. If it was me,
Chozo's-
I would think about going Life Grove first, going back down to reverse frigate, and then hop back up into Chozo from frigate crash site, but no gravity suit makes that a little slow.
Yeah.
Might see that idea from Jay.
Yeah, Jay has no particular reason to not go that way, seeing as he has gravity suit.
Is looking for a power bomb drop though, I think, which if you just go up to the transport access D, E, whichever one it is,
Yeah,
I think those seedlings drop one pretty consistently.
Jay second guessing his choices, heading back the other direction.
I think this is trying to just reset the room for drops.
Oh, trying
Waiting
to
for that PB. Yeah, just go to the top of the room. The transport to Chozo, I believe, has like a 100% drop rate on one of them.
I assume he just doesn't want to ruin his like potential routing and the way he wants to go. This poor man. This poor man is suffering.
There it is.
There's one.
That one seems to always drop one. Oh, and we are getting the frigate play.
Interesting. Interesting, Reggie choosing to do it from the front versus the back. Maybe just to route in that one check coming down the other way. Cargo lift is the final artifact. Reggie doesn't have grav, but Reggie can do this skip pretty easily, I think.
Not even a skip. You can reach this vanilla with you're intended to get roadblocked here without gravity.
Yeah, I just meant going through
No, yeah, frigate.
the rest
Yeah.
of the frigate if you chose to do so.
So that is
Lost
all
Justice.
the artifacts.
That is minus. Oh no, Reggie does seem to have X-ray visor now. So actually, that is Reggie in go mode.
Yeah, would be a fairly dangerous call to leave.
Not with the volume of
Unfortunately.
check left available to them. Ah. Thank you, Sam. Sign into my other Google account.
Jay, come on. Water bomb jumps aren't that bad. No. So close.
There we go.
That is not our suit. Unfortunate.
Is bad. Bash Prime taking a tactical reset.
Yes, Audra. FTA was the classic joke hint. Made you look.
We're officially in casino mode, says Vita Emerald. Excuse me. My. Reggie going to end the run?
This is quite the gamble. Or I wonder if doing Ridley now while Bash clears out some checks, and then and then can take the save in Impact Crater.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, yeah. The pivot save is not a bad call here. Again, Reggie showing the
Reggie with the huge brain, just massive.
Meanwhile, Jay gonna stay on the move. One last artifact is needed, which I cannot remember which one that is. I don't remember.
I believe Jay
went
also
back
does
to
not have the
Shorelines.
one. I do not believe Jay got the one in Frigate, did he?
Jay did reverse frigate, so.
Ah, I see. Okay then. So then it may be.
If he missed it, then it might be bad.
In all likelihood, the shorelines.
Yeah, which could help Jay. If the suit is in Shorelines, we'll likely be getting it fairly quick.
OP was a missile. That is correct. Reggie with a particularly quick clear of Meta Ridley. Now, I do not remember. I have not played a lot of Echoes. Is there a light suit hint somewhere within the game for Bash 2?
I believe we've seen all the hints. Yeah, there's no guaranteed hint, but there's always the chance for progressive suit hints.
So it's not like Phazon, where once you beat Meta Ridley, you get a hint for.
Yeah, correct.
Bash having an unfortunate time with that secret door.
Just mainly because the Echoes isn't really blocked by light suit unless you need the keys, but you can definitely beat the final bosses without light suit.
Reggie, so we know for a fact that Schrodinger's check is in play here.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what it turns out being. Now that we're on the hunt for that light suit. Ooh, that was a very synced up Echoes cutscene.
Yeah, so I think Jay does have secret tunnel. Big. Jay does have more checks on the way here. So this is really gonna be it's really gonna come to is the suit in Shorelines or not Shorelines, Ice Temple or somewhere in Shozo. Or it could also be an Echoes, but the big plays will be here in Prime now at this point.
Yeah. Echoes players are just clearing up the massive volume of checks that they have available to them. Prime players get to go on a nice little scavenger hunt. Just see the world.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Around the Talon 4 in 80 minutes.
Yeah,
I think that was
Reggie
too much of a stretch.
Reggie didn't do Farfen.
He didn't
don't
do
think.
Farfen. Reggie, this is true. God, I need one of the Prime players to do Schrodinger's check, please. And
Gotta imagine Jay is probably gonna do that after Flagra.
yeah,
Is how I see that going.
because I will lose it if it's there. That check is evil. Not yet, Meepy. We were just discussing that.
Yep. Jay literally on his way.
Yep,
And then likely we'll do reverse Flagra after this.
yep. Good old Sleepy Flagra. That's the more fun way to do that fight. I can just if it's here, I can just smell Jay. Okay, it's a missile expansion. It's
Bruh's doing some shenanigans here.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
what exactly? Oh, okay.
Oh,
We are out of bounds.
welcome to Out of Bounds. That was certainly an interesting little transition.
Is this a sank map? What's wondering what's the play here?
You know, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because what was sank map an SDK? Nope. Going. Curious. Let's see how this plan plays out.
Might be trying to crawl the Sank entrance.
Yeah, skipping the Seeker's check, I guess. Don't know if yeah, that barrier.
That seems this seems like a choice. I don't know.
Yep, shortcut out the front. Not too bad.
Reggie realizing that this was a waste of his time, heading right into wherever he's going next. I assume probably to Talon to go to Schrodinger's, or to go check Chozo Ice Temple.
So Jay has Chozo Ice Temple probably on the mind right now, and then also hasn't done Thardis yet. So curious if
True, if he decides to, that may be his. That may be where he's going right now, is to go do Thardis. He's like, oh, what if it's on Thardis? What if I wasted my time here?
I'm surprised that Jay did not do Sun Chamber checks due to the skippable cutscenes making it not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. Especially with reverse Flagra on the map. That's just, like, no time at all, you know? Like, the only thing you're there for is the cutscene, and you can skip that. I mean, Light Suit on Flagra is pretty funny. I mean, it's really funny.
This drone's not behaving nicely.
Indeed. You could just see the double take as Reggie moved the camera, being like, what? How did you not die? Why did you not die?
Almost an hour, 40 minutes in, and our Prime players are going to be synced up.
Indeed. A nice little handshake from these two. Oh boy, this certainly is a seed, ain't it? This is a good one to commentate on for my first time.
All right, let's see what was left
Here
behind
we go.
here.
Is there a light suit in Chozo Ice Temple?
Oh my god. Thestrion's gonna...
Oh, oh, the resets for Go mode for both
Yep.
Reggie and Bash. They're gonna sprint right to final bosses.
Yeah, Thestrion called that what, like 30 minutes ago, something like that.
Yeah, very much so. Thestrion truly just the king of the calls. And there's that that warrior, that artifact warrior.
A save.
Oh no, I hope he's not warping.
Nice. Already got it.
Oh, we already got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Brod's gonna have to make his way out of Sanctuary to go find his way to the final boss.
Yeah, Reggie's got like a 3 or 4 minute lead on, or 3 minutes.
Now here's the question:
so,
are either of them going to do Exo Skip? That looks to be a no from Reggie. And we also know Jay has not done Meta Ridley, so that's also advantageous for Reggie in terms of his choice of the pivot save.
Yep.
Jay likely will do Exo Skip, says Sam. I'm not sure how much of a difference it will make with this kind of time difference. Yeah.
Here we go, the last SDK. So yeah,
Indeed.
Bro likely behind Bash by about 2 minutes, so about 5 minutes between the team total. So I'm estimating at 8. But yeah, still a close race, especially with the
that unfortunate orphaning of Chozo Ice Temple on both sides.
Yeah, it could have definitely went in Green versus Orange's favor quite a bit sooner if that was picked up. But amazing how
And very
both
likely
of
would
our,
have been them done with Seed. Quite fast. The pivot save likely not necessary from Reggie. Would have just been a straight path into Exo there. But focusing on what ifs does nothing good for the mind, so we'll focus on this wonderful Exo fight instead.
Baiting out those swipe attacks.
Those things are the worst.
Yeah, they're the best. You want Exo to swipe.
Sorry, I was looking at the other, the Meta Ridley swipes.
Oh,
swipes.
Yeah.
Should have clarified.
Maria, I think there's 3 or 4. Yep. Sam's on it.
Yeah, that's a question I don't know the answer to.
We don't like to see wave beam here.
Yeah, the wave change is unfortunate. Wave is certainly my least favorite of Exo's forms. It just is so annoying.
People like that it can home on, but it does so little damage.
Yeah. Oh, and back to wave here. That's unfortunate. However, that is Exo done for Reggie. Moving right on to S. Oh, and look at that. Jay not doing Exo skip here. That is an unfortunate cementing of, I believe, our final times for Prime.
Reggie, you can't use super missiles against Essence. Come on.
Oh, come on, bud. Buddy.
Bash approaching Emperor Ing. Let's get some Emperor Ing music going.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Truly a banger of a soundtrack. Reggie.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just. Reggie doing a phenomenal job of pool skip. Pool skip. Pool.
Canceling?
Like pool canceling. That's what it's. I couldn't remember the name of the.
Yeah, pool skip's the bad one, where Essence doesn't lay down a pool. It's when you don't want.
Ah. Attack canceling, says Sam. Hi, TGC.
Game Ing, I get it. Boo.
I've been learning to do this, the like thing that Reggie's doing, and
GG's.
that is time on the Prime side for Team Orange versus Green.
Yep. Yeah, the attack cancel is a nice little way to eke out some more damage of each pool. Some of those strats where you can't exactly tell what's going on from the first-person camera, but stepping in and out of the pool allows you to preserve the pool a little bit longer. And then we've got the animation canceling, which can speed up the next pool, which is just interrupting Essence's attacks. And everyone's favorite music of Emperor Ring, Phase 3, but unfortunately we just get to skip it here with Screw Attack.
Well, we're just gonna get bonked. Just a little bonkage. Just a smidge. I love this track, the Escape, the King Hive sound. Into the final Dark Samus fight for Bash Prime. Will he have good RNG? No one knows. Centered? Not centered?
Yeah, we will see here as these, once Dark Samus lands, we'll be trying to use Screw Attack and missiles to manipulate Dark Samus to skip the 4th phase. And, oh, catches Dark Samus. And it looks like going for the safe strats of using Dark Beam. With the Prime player finishing first, not as much stress to do this method.
Indeed.
that is GG's for Team Green versus Orange.
That will end our wonderful race here, as they have completed their turn. The winner is Team Green versus Team Orange. Team Green versus Orange. Blue.
Likely going to see Kompetenz Inc. finish it out here as they're close behind, just a few minutes.
Yeah, why not? Get it done.
We will see if we can get our racers in here shortly.
Indeed. Speaking
Welcome
of
in, Bash.
our winners, hello, Bash Brian.
GG.
I figured it was close.
You play closer than it could have been, but not as close as I expected it to be.
Reggie's on his way. I think
Very
he's
good.
dealing with the invite code being weird. Oh, there he is.
There's a Reggie. Hello,
GG's,
Reggie.
welcome in.
GG's.
Woo.
Congratulations, Team Green versus
GG's.
Team Orange.
Thank you. Lord.
If you're tuning in to the restream now, you can see
Yeah.
how close behind they were.
Yeah. Insane. Absolutely
sounds like-
crazy.
It sounds
That,
like our early game was really good, and then we just hemorrhaged all that to late game for that light suit.
Yeah, you got. In your defense, both of you found that light suit at almost exactly the same time.
So we were both basically in the same spot. Did they have 9 artifacts and 7 SDKs?
Yeah, just about.
No way. No
yeah,
Y'all
way.
were really. It was close.
Jay
way.
Jay still had to do Ridley, where Reggie had taken the pivot
yeah.
save.
Wow.
Because
the
Reggie's last artifact was the or not Reggie, sorry. Jay's last artifact was the Shorelines one.
yeah, that pivot save really cemented that race for you guys.
Wow. Wow.
It was amazing routing on your part, Reggie.
Thank you. Mm.
Very proud of you.
Yes,
I can't
Sestrion
believe-
called the light suit in Ice Temple like
Yeah,
30
Session
minutes
called it
before
like it was so.
Oh.
He just threw it out there in the chat, and we're just like, all right, bud, whatever.
I was
And then it came down to
laser
Schrodinger's
focused.
checker chose Ice Temple.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Oh my gosh. I was laser focused on shorelines when I was like, okay, I need to get all of my artifacts as fast as possible. GG's. Who's that? Who is that? Jay. GG.
Hi, Jay. Hey, Jay, you wanna talk about that that workstation what you call them, Triclops pit? You got
I
bodied
don't-
in there
they,
for a second?
They played, goddammit, they played soccer with me. I don't know. It was this seat was so much fun, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I'm
was a
just-
great seed.
I got
I'm-
so excited. Oh, go ahead.
I'm a tiny bit sad because I was talking with Bra about, well, I don't have that much checks left. Should I? Well, we knew about Wave Beam. I'd walk rod for Wave Beam for the info. So basically, in the moment Bra got Light Beam, I already knew about Wave Beam. And Bra got Ice Beam instantly, so I was like, I have so much checks left. Should I just do Wave Sun real quick to peek Chozo Ice? If we would have done that, this seat would have been drastically different because we
I
were
also
going.
thought about doing that. Or when I was doing Chapel, I was like, I could just check. I could just go out of bounds and check. But I didn't. And then I was so laser focused on getting Shoreline's Ice that I completely forgot Chozo Ice Temple existed. I also forgot about Ruined Gallery Tunnel.
How close together did me and Reggie find that light? Because this feels like it was a photo finish.
You guys high-fived in Shorelines.
Oh.
So you were on top of each other, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently the difference was when I was doing cleanup, my last artifact was cargo freight, and I save warped, fought Ridley, and pivot saved an impact crater.
Yeah, so that secured you a couple minutes ahead of
Yeah.
Jay, and then the other thing was Bro was pretty deep in Sanctuary when that light suit was acquired, and I think Bash was just a few minutes ahead on
I
the way
pivot
to clean up
save.
those SDKs. Yeah.
Yeah, I pivot saved in labs in case it ended up being in Reggie's game. I'm just like, I swear to God, if it's an Airy, or Spider Guardian.
We were honestly,
So mad.
in the moment I full skip mines, we were basically on our way to say screw it, just Jay go finish, and we just gamble. It's an echo somewhere. And then I was
Yeah.
like, wait, let me pick. Okay, I'm gonna finish. Let me pick up Chozo Ice. Let me pick up my last artifact. And if we still don't have lights here till then, I'll do flaggers. And then Chozo Ice, it's done. Go mode. Go,
Did
go,
you,
go, go, go.
Did
Yeah.
you guys find X-ray like pretty
Yes.
early on? Yeah,
Yes.
I completely
Yeah.
orphaned. I orphaned Med Vista because I didn't know I hadn't done SDK hints yet, and I didn't bother to go do Torvus cleanup sooner.
I
No.
wall
feel
crawled
like-
around OP.
To be honest,
You
I
it
feel
was
like,
you made a choice that I loved because OP was a missile.
to be honest,
Oh, good.
my real decision, or our decision to isolate Boost Ball was a big mistake. I asked Bra, but Bra was already on his way to Hints. We knew it was Boost Ball in storage in Cache B, but we wanted to grab Boost Ball when Bra's actually doing Dark Taurus, and we didn't want to delay Hints in case we're
Ooh.
already in go mode.
Yeah, Bash got that for me really early.
Yeah, if I would have had Boost Ball earlier, I don't know if the restream realized it, but I did like a gigantic hiccup.
Oh my
I-
god, Bash, you couldn't have
I-
taken a couple seconds longer?
I straight up boost balled into Omega Pirate's cutscene and did not boost ball to the left. So Omega Pirate instantly saw me and I had to fight
Oh,
Omega
no.
Pirate Vanilla.
Wait, Reggie, what are you talking about?
We almost have a double 57, double 121.
Oh,
I just looked over and I was
That's-
like, what is that?
that's amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. For us basically playing casually and chilling, like we were going into the motivation with losing this race and just playing for fun. So we were like, okay, if they win, cool. If not, so we were absolutely chill over the entire seat. The moment I found that lights, dude, oh my god, my heart.
We have another
Jay,
57%.
yeah, Jay, please
my
see if you
God.
got a 57.
Hey, I got 57. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Also, Sunburst was an airy. I don't know if anybody
57%
catch that.
completed.
I didn't see that.
Amazing.
I got
Everybody
my
got
God.
57%.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
amazing. Also,
That's
I'm Bash
beautiful.
Prime. I use
Wait,
he,
do we
him
have-
pronouns. I
do we
forgot
have-
to add them to speedgaming. I'm sorry.
Wait, does
We need to get this
everybody
added.
did everybody pick up
Got it.
57%?
Jay with a 57, 136 would be beautiful.
Oh yeah, I should probably add mine to speed gaming, shouldn't I?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
Comms
gonna
don't
be
get 'em yet.
honest.
Oh, we don't. Sad.
I'm
Eventually,
gonna be
Tim.
honest. This is, Reggie.
Yeah?
I feel like this was a good example of how to not underestimate someone.
Sure.
This was closer than it ever had supposed to be. So, did you also just full clear, Reggie?
Let's go.
57!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes. Incredible. Incredible.
We also
What
mark
a
Competence
moment.
Inc. as winners. Both of us the dub.
We all win.
These-
Unfortunately, this is not how it works, no. But this means it will, luckily, we will not have to struggle along with a three-way tie, because I don't know if you realize that, Bash, but if we would have won today,
Oh,
if this would have been turned around, and me and Bra would have lost against Captain and Arrow tomorrow, we would have had a three-way tie for second and third place.
oh my god.
We would have had 3 teams that go 4-2. I'm gonna be honest. If me and Bral play like we play today tomorrow, I am not worried about I'm not worried about winning tomorrow. I think we played this very good.
Yeah, everybody did phenomenal, I think.
The funniest-
When you did that wall crawl to go check Upper Dynamo, we were sitting in here like, what is he doing? This seems like a waste of time. And then the wave beam was there.
The
And
thing is, what annoyed me was normally I don't need bombs for that, because if you mash B fast enough, you won't get stuck on collision. I just got stuck on collision, which made it lose, I lost 1.5 minutes because of the wall crawl, and then was like, damn it, this loses too much time, I might reset. Oh my god, bruh, that is wave beam. If we now have a late spider ball, holy Jesus.
I would like to point out that Bruh and Illa Competencia have a 5-minute difference on their IGTs, so it was still really close.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's like Bra finished 5 minutes after Reggie. We did not expect this to be anywhere this close.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for this goddamn
I
Guardian.
I figured it was gonna be close, like even with like some of like Ice Beam on Storage C, like you were kind of rewarded staying in Aegon. So like I don't know, I want to rewatch this because it seems like it was
When
like there were some like some moments like where
Reggie, when did
things
you
were
have
close.
Wave Beam and Ice Beam?
I got Wave Beam as soon as I got, immediately after getting Spider, which Bash got me relatively early. I
that was part of my
beelined it.
initial cleanup.
It was one of the things like, oh cool, I have Spider Ball. I'm gonna go right there. And I checked that, and then Bash got me Ice Beam because he did the labs stuff, and I was like, cool, all right. I'm worried about Plasma now, and then I was just going through labs, happy go lucky, hunky dory.
I want to see how close me and Reggie were movement-wise, how often we high-fived.
The other thing was, you both picked up Plasma at the exact same time.
Yeah, you were both in labs, like right next to each other.
Amazing. So basically, this was one of the most hyped matches in the tournament so far, you say?
It was a lot of fun, but the thing was, your routes were very, everyone's routes were very different. So it was,
Really?
yeah, I mean, like, a few of you went to Sank way earlier, spent more time in Torvis. Jay went and did lower mines before bombs, or not lower mines, but some of mines before bombs. It's like there was plenty of variance, so it made it really hard to predict who was in the lead.
Can
Go
I
ahead,
say
Bash.
something?
Absolutely.
This seed kind of set up like almost forced orphans because of that gravity boost, one room away from a bomb hint.
Oh yeah, that
And
was
I'm just like, okay, I'm only checking adjacent rooms and then stuff on the way. I almost did not get that Ice Beam. I'm just
same
like,
actually. Like
I was like, oh, bioenergy, that has a room next to it.
I was so I get that hint for the bomb next to grab boost, and then I find supers, and I'm like, well, it's probably in Torvis. But in the the race right before this, I got like really hard punished for not going to bioenergy. So I'm like, I'm actually gonna go out of my way to go to bioenergy. And of course, and I saw bioenergy was a missile. I'm like, well, it's not gonna be bombs, and I almost didn't check it.
So I enter mid-mines before Fen because PPC Elite Control Access. There were some checks and mines that were in logic and could have had something. I mean, in the end, that gave Bra Cannonball early, which made Bra have less problems with Dark Ether. Unfortunately, Bra found Dark Beam and Dark Suit in the same moment in Water True Grounds.
That was phase on.
To answer,
or no, phase on. Yeah.
To answer some of the questions in chat, I really wanted to do Thardis because I didn't want to do.
I'll be right back.
A bunch of looping around in Fen. I wanted to do like kind of like a squiggly line and go through all and get as many things as I could back to back. So I fought Thardis, went through Ruined Courtyard, did all the front of Fen checks, and then went back for labs to do labs front to back. And then when Plasma was found in Research Core, I was like, okay, cool. I have Plasma. I'm going to rush my artifacts and I'm going to set up for my finish to be ready to go as soon as that light suit was found.
It's hilarious because I decided to also do as much checks as possible, as fast as possible before I get bombs. So what I did was I skipped Thardis. I went through Qmon and I did Thardis skip in Quarantine Cave. I just straight up skipped the boss because Thermal was so far. Thermal was not seen at all up to then.
Yeah.
And basically when I found Thermal in lower mines, I was... Bra was like, but you still have
upper
Thardis.
mines.
Or upper mines, yeah. It was Security Access A. I was like, okay, but listen, bruh. You really want to tell me Renovania would give us light suit on Thardis because of Thermal and Security Access A?
And I'm like, yep.
Man, when you were about to fight Thardis, I said the thing that will cement me as a commentator, known for, I swear to God, I said Reggie's gonna dip his tasty little toes into Thordis, and I
Why'd you say it like that?
It sure
I
was a
did-
comment.
I'm sure chat had a heyday with that.
they certainly did.
Yeah, and then Nurgle went and
And so they
doubled
should.
and tripled it down on it.
I committed to the bit at that point. I was like, all right, screw it.
You committed to the bit.
Can I shout something out?
Absolutely.
Shoutouts to Reggie and I almost dying at like the same time.
Oh my god.
Speaking
wanna
of
know-
almost dying, shout out to Jay almost
Shout
dying
out-
to liquids 2 separate times.
Yeah,
Fun fact-
1 HP
fun
life.
fact. When I grabbed light beam for Bra, I safety saved because it's not hard to get the item at lower watery hole without with one E-tank, but if you want to make it out alive, you normally have to do it perfectly first try without an E-tank. So I failed the first slope jump. I got it on the second try. I had 30 HP. When I reached safety, I had 1 HP. I made it out of there with 1 HP. And then, oh god, what was it? Somewhere else I was at 50. Yeah, Lava Lake. When I did Magma, I got Magma Pool Dash first try, which was risky. I didn't save at all, and I had 0 E-tanks. On my way back, I fell down in the lava, and I survived with like 5 HP.
Incredible.
we were doing so much risky stuff, to be honest, but it just was so much fun.
This was a great, genuinely, like, I'm so glad that I decided to sign up to commentate this. This was a great first commentator seed.
Yeah, I threw a lot at you. I was convinced that was supers in Mining Plaza. I'm like, oh my god, what?
Oh,
what kind of
same.
solo?
We
echo
couldn't
speed
see
is
it.
this?
We were just like, we can't see what's in Mining Plaza.
Yeah.
Fun
And
fact,
then I got
Brass-
thrown off by
Brass
mining
saw
station
the
access.
Supers. Brass saw the supers in Mining Plaza. In the same moment, I saw Morph Ball in Tree, so I was like, oh, Tree
Yeah,
Ball.
yeah,
Supers Mining
yeah.
Plaza? What
I was like almost ready to
what
do
heck?
the. Yeah,
And I was
went
like,
down.
no, just wait.
Yeah, we were also like, yeah, it's probably just gonna be flamethrower. That's not supers, no way. But in case it is supers, we just do the SAU. Like, we don't even have to do the SAU. You can just screw tie clip in and out.
Yeah, you could just reset out of that even. Especially with the save station right there.
But holy moly, this was a race.
Who did
I
this
can't
this
believe
round?
the amount of dumb stuff
that
that
would
I've
be
done in this
Sam.
tournament.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Um,
I tried to get them to let me gen it because I consistently generate curse seeds and I really wanted to hit the button. They wouldn't
TL
let me.
life.
I'm just glad I didn't get punished by Pod W.
Oh, same. Like, I was so scared at the end because I isolated that check and I was like, oh, no.
Be lucky, Sastrian didn't. I really think we should all just sit down and voice chat 4 people and just rewatch this race and see where we all high fived.
Dude,
This sounds like a high five marathon, not gonna lie.
I won't have time today to do it, so I'll probably have to watch it on my own. Sorry, guys.
it's okay.
There's a
this
makeshift
should
spoil
be fun
dog
to
in the
watch
docks
back.
above. Oh yeah, I see.
This will be very fun to watch. I can't wait.
But yeah, this was amazing because basically, also shoutouts to me again, sitting there. I'm a semi-professional Metroid Prime player. I can't do Root Cave dash. I failed the dash like 2 times in a row. I was sitting there. God damn it! I have Space Jump. I want to check Armor Chamber.
Oh, Root Cave.
The Justins were not with me today. But
You just gotta
really,
do the sweet L jump. That's the
No.
way to do it. Yeah.
but really, me sitting down there, me sitting in Triclops pit, not Triclops pit, what was it, workstation, while I was trying to get the SDK, I was handed like a soccer ball. Like, one Triclops pit, once one of the Triclops got me, he spit me into the mouth of the other one, and they spit me back. They was just passing me like a ball for like half a minute.
You're getting dribbled.
Yes.
Yeah.
For like half a minute, I was just stuck in the Triclops. I thought I would die, not gonna lie.
Amazing.
Again, this heat was so much fun, not gonna lie.
I had a lot of fun playing it. I was the thing that I'm really happy about as a player is that it's really rare that I have to actually sit and wait. Like I can do a lot of things without morph, without bombs, without certain requirements, and I really enjoy because when you just sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait, it just builds nerves and you get more anxious. And
The most horrible part of CGC is sitting in front of Artifact Temple and waiting for your last artifacts. If you're Go mode and you sit in front of Artifact Temple and you can just all you can do is look at your teammates, look at Bra stream, look at race time, look at Bra stream, look at race time.
Yep.
It wasn't the case in this. Wasn't the case this time because Bra basically picked up Dynamo Works in the moment he was in Sang.
Oh yeah. I actually got to do the single room out of bounds for that because I still am terrible at the instant morph. I'm glad I did well on that because if you fall, that can be disastrous. But hey, that was fun. I think I only went out of bounds like 2 times this whole seed though. Like I was hardly out of bounds ever.
This was really not an out of bounds seed, to be honest.
I did a couple wall crawls. I did the usual like Torvis like pivot from Portal Chamber, and then there was another one that I did like intentionally. Oh, I bypassed the cannons to do that was actually kind of a mistake in hindsight because oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the second time I went back through Aegon. So I went into the first half of Dark Aegon Wastes by just screw attacking and avoiding the pirate fight and all that. Oh no, I already did that though. So yeah. I think that was,
Not gonna lie, guys. If me and Bra aren't making it to brackets, we gotta do a friendly match sometime soon. This was too much fun.
I've been meaning to do more like friendly cross game / solo rando matches. I've just been so busy. I want to make more time this year.
Wait, Toaster typed into the Twitch chat that I got wave and ice before Reggie got even wave.
This is correct.
Yeah, the wall crawl to Dynamo allowed you to get that information early, but you were both in the vicinity for wave when you finally got the spider ball, so it wasn't too big of a gap there.
Yeah, it was pretty early. So
the thing about that wave beam is, I think this would have been better for me and Bra if bombs would have been before spider. Because bombs and spider give spider a lot more use than just spider itself. Without bombs, you only have upper dynamo, if you even have main PBs in logic. Otherwise, spider just doesn't give you anything. And that was the major hiccup that gave basically the position of next progression, or basically gave you the hint for why is this spider ball not right there.
Did Bash get the prime bombs before I did? I'm assuming so.
Just a little bit before, I believe.
Okay. I know I spent a while after I got supers before I went to Torvis. But, I mean, I actually think I did pretty well, though, this seed. Like, the prime bombs were a little bit slow. I could have gotten boosts sooner, but other than that, I did really well.
Yeah,
Once I got Ice Beam, I went straight to Torvis. So I got Emerald out of that exchange. So I'm like, oh well, Torvis has a ton of adjacent spots because of like Great Bridge.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
When I entered EXO and Reggie wasn't finished yet, I looked at Bra. We basically shaked hands and said, "May the better one win," because now it's a photo finish. It's weird because I know how Reggie plays, so I know Reggie's final bosses. Reggie is extremely good on final bosses, so I
Usually, yeah, Reggie had some struggles with EXO.
Trust me, Reggie. I regret having fought EXO. I could have just, even with my nerves, I could have just EXO skipped and I would have been faster than this EXO. God damn it! That is one of the downsides of me doing EXO skip over and over and only, because I really have mislearned how to fight EXO good. I got bullied by EXO a lot. But honestly, in the moment Reggie finished, we were sitting there, okay, either Bash has a lot of cleanup left, or we lost. But honestly, we didn't care that we lose, we just had too much fun with the seed.
Yeah,
it was
you
just
guys,
cool.
Everyone put in a a heck of an effort. It was a lot of fun to watch.
For me, it was just cool that the stuff that I actually practiced in the last weeks came down. The only thing that really would have made me very happy would have been if the HBJ in Ice Runes East would have come down, because that's something, ever since I learned HBJs, I put a lot of practice in.
Well, does anyone have any final closing thoughts here before we wrap up?
GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah,
Phenomenal
GG's.
race from everybody.
GG's. Thanks for Speed Gaming and all the people on the back end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure to give our runners a follow.
Thanks for putting my pronouns on there. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that.
No worries, that's a SG thing, so we got it there. I just I think with yeah, but we're good. We'll have that up for next time as well. Give our runners a follow.
Also,
And the
follow the
commentators.
commentators. Follow the
Thank you.
commentators for commentating this madness.
Shoutouts to Sam for helping us out with tracking in the back end. Say hi,
Dude,
Sam.
Sam.
You've been quiet there the whole time.
Yeah, you got to say the word now.
Hi, Sam.
Hello. I wrote
Hi,
down every item.
Sam.
My fingers hurt.
Your fingies hurt?
Thank you for calming and racing. It was fun to watch.
Well, thank you for all of your fun tasks. Oh boy, my words aren't working. Thank you for the intel.
Yep.
Awesome. With that, we'll wrap it up, and we'll see you next mission.
Indeed.
Bye bye. GG.
Bye bye.
GG's.
Bye.